Hey, what's up, James? Oh shit. Oh shit. Right now, I'm just trying to find spots where I missed, or some of the blue didn't get into, and just painting those up real quick. Clearly, I need to paint that black, and I missed that. That's what I'm kind of trying to do right now. Look for areas that I missed, or areas that didn't quite get the love it needed from the blue. Like right here. Missing some blue. Blue da ba dee da ba die. I think that's everything on this guy. I'm getting closer and closer to getting these guys done. Hey, what's up, Paint? It's been pretty good. I'm excuse me. Been getting my Blade Guard veterans done, and I'm freaking happy. I'm getting closer and closer. As a matter of fact, I recently recorded a game, me versus Black Templars. Got the whole thing recorded. I just finished editing it. I got to do a voiceover now. And then once I'm done with the voiceover, I can upload it to YouTube, to this channel. So you get to see my Ultramarines in play. Okay, I think that's all the blue in this guy. What do you mean? 3 hours worth of work at a delete? Why? Well, it's not good to delete a lot of work hours. My free time on drawing and programming. That may cause my shit to run. What did you create the map from? Like what program, software? What kind of computer do you have? What's the specs on that thing? You said it's a laptop, so it's definitely not going to be necessarily the best for programming. I mean, unless you got a gaming laptop, then it should be able to handle some aspects of it. Yeah, generally it's best to do a clean install. That'll help a little bit too. But you saying a Windows 7 laptop doesn't really say too much other than, yeah, it seems actually pretty old. But like, what processor does it have and all that, i7, what gen, etc., etc. RAM, hard drive, whether it's SSD or spindle. Oops, I forgot the safety. Got to do with that one. And do you know what kind of laptop to buy? Well, I guess the question would be for, in terms of a new laptop, do you know what to buy? Buying a new laptop doesn't mean it's going to be able to handle what you could be trying to do. Definitely highly suggest. Oh man, that has. I missed that right there, huh? Highly suggest looking on YouTube, doing a lot of research. More than likely, you're gonna definitely need an i7 type processor or a Ryzen 9 or 7. I wouldn't say you need the current gen i7 processor. From my research, is not really all that great relative to the last gen. But again, things change. I did my research whenever I built my computer, so that's just been a couple of months and things could have changed from then. Probably going to need your most important components are probably going to be your processor and RAM. As your hard drive is going to be decent, you want an SSD so that it can load and unload quickly. Now, I don't know about graphics card. It could potentially need that, but not sure. You don't know if you're going to be looking for a computer, or should I say a processor that has a U in it, meaning ultra low power. If you're going to be doing gaming, probably going to be looking for a K or KF to indicate that it's a gaming performance power supply CPU. You can actually get a pretty good laptop um, with that amount of money. But then again, I don't know, I don't know how much laptops are over there and whether that's a direct translation to US dollars. You can almost get a low-end gaming laptop, which would be pretty good for programming, I think. You want RAM because your software is going to be using that to store a lot of temporary things. You want a fast processor that you can render stuff quickly. Again, I don't know about graphics card. That's something that you have to look at the software that you use, whether it needs it or not. Okay. Yeah, that says nothing about the CPU. Because that you're just showing stats in terms of frames per second, which could be GPU, and it could be like even an i3 could potentially have that type of stats. So that's not really a good stat to go by. Because if the least amount of things you run, the higher frames per second will be. And the more that you have running, the lower your frames is going to be. So that's the reason why even an i3 could handle that, but the second that you load something, your frames could drop drastically. Yeah, you definitely want to. Probably wouldn't go to I probably wouldn't go to recommended. Probably want to go with an i7 for sure. i9 would be the best, but uh, again, depends on what you can afford and the other stats along with your processor. because you don't want to put it all in the processor and then not have enough RAM where it takes forever for it to load because it has to put everything in your hard drive and then has to put that into your RAM so that it's usable. But it all depends on how intensive the graphics is gonna be. Or the information, should I say. Generally speaking, graphics is going to be quite CPU and RAM intensive. And that looks like that's just a processor by itself, and that's probably just a desktop processor. If you're looking for a laptop, it's going to be a little bit cheaper than that. I mean, I haven't looked for a laptop in a long while, but I could on like Black Friday sales. You can probably get an i7 with a low-end graphics card with decent RAM, or upgrade your RAM later on for about $800 US dollars, of course. One that I missed, the leg. There it is. That means there's another one somewhere that I missed too. There it is. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Again, you're more than likely you're going to be looking for a high-end processor with a good amount of RAM. And if nothing else, just make sure that your laptop, you'll be able to upgrade the RAM, and then you can just buy the RAM yourself and install it. It'll be a lot cheaper than having to pay, I guess pay to have it upgraded, because they'll charge you a lot more for that. That's what I kind of did with my laptop. It's kind of very, it has a very odd number RAM. Usually it's an 8s. And I mean, it is an 8s, but it's usually 8, 16, 32, 64. I have 24 gigs of RAM, which is not typical. Because I think it normally came with like 8, and I put 16 in there. It's like, well, at least it's more than 8. I won't be updating my laptop. It will only be used for writing. Oh, are you getting a new computer or a new laptop? Computer and laptops are a bit different. Or desktop and laptop. I guess technically a laptop is a computer. Let's go ahead and do the eyes. Force 1 game that they used to use to benchmark phones. Can't remember what it's called. Maybe I need a finer detailed brush actually than that. Not too bad on the eyes. Easy on the eyes. Oh, looks like it's missing that other eye. That's there. What kind of phone do you have? Counting? What do you mean by counting? Counting your program. I'm not sure what you mean by that. As opposed to counting sheep? One program, two program, three programming. Yeah. Ah. I never used that phone before. That brand, should I say. I was interested in looking into one just because I love testing technology out. Ah, okay, there we go. That makes more sense. I love just trying out new technology and stuff. Alright, eyes are done. Oh, actually, I still have red, and I do have some more eyes to paint. Like this guy's eyes. It's pretty cool looking. put on with a freaking helmet instead of the open mask. I wish I found out that OnePlus is a Chinese company. So, hello China, hope you are finding my information. Yeah, exactly. That's kind of the reason why it's like I don't know about them, but I still love China technology. I mean, you know, a lot of stuff that's you know, United States company and stuff is from still China anyway. Well, it is made there, should I say. iPhones are made there, you know, everything's made there. Oh, that looks nice, actually. That. Oh my gosh, darn it. I think the whole, I don't know what the population count they have. It's pretty massive. Although I think India might have beat them though. I'm not sure. Because China had the mandatory one-child policy. But I know they did away with that some time ago. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, it's on my birth certificate. Alright, what else does need to be done? I know I think I need black because there's some areas that I missed. Trying to finish up these blade guard. Oop. It's a lot of drop there. Where did I miss? Oh yeah, the backpack, that's right. Okay. Key is done. is good. He is good. He is good. He is good. I'll do some patch-up work on these guns so I have blackout. Oh no. This is starting to split like the other one. Are you? Well, you talked about Discord just now, and it seems to let it through. I'm guessing you were asking about my Discord, maybe, which I have yet to have created, which I forgot about. Oh boy, professional here after all, you know. I guess I could quickly do the check up on the blue on these guys, make sure it's all stuck. How would you know it's not sent? Like, do you get a notification that it was said that it didn't send or something? if that's happening to anyone else. Oop. You think this? You think YouTube is trying to fight Discord? A bit odd considering that there are a bit of two different kind of services. You know, one's streaming and one's just mostly chat, I think. Discord has evolved to be a lot more things now, I believe, but I have no idea what that things are. I'm on and off, well, not on and off Discord. I am mostly off of it, but when I need to get on, it's the only time I actually get on it, which is almost never now, though. Although I should start using it, though. Yeah, that is the main reason why I really want to put a Discord up there. I definitely want to see you guys' work with y'all stuff. Maybe I could steal some ideas. But I'm too lazy of a painter, so probably not, especially if it's overly complicated. Okay, I think these models are ready to go. Once I paint their gold, I think that's it with them. Huh. Pretty simplistic, which is pretty good. The blade guards, Jesus, man, it took forever to paint these guys. Blade guard veterans, good lord, so much detail. I'm gonna stop being lazy. So much, especially the shield portion. A lot of gold and more gold. And did I say that? Oh, I need to paint that black actually. Almost missed that. Is there any other blades that are like that? Nope. 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 Okay, cool. Oh, good lord, that's like 17 more steps than I actually need. It needs to be 0 steps or 1. 1 at most, 0 at best. Just dip it in like the paint, boom, 1 step. Actually, that's even too much. You just base coat the dang thing. Bam! This is my army right here. All white, they're stealth. We only fight in snow planets. Or base coat them black and you fight in only dark planets where there's no light. Or blue and you fight in the ocean. Unless the ocean's like dirty and not blue, then that's a problem. What else did I need for these guys to be done? The gold. Oh yeah, the pants and the little thing on the top. I was thinking about doing like that, which looks pretty neat. but it looks like someone crapped in their cloak instead of it actually being like a disguise. It's like they left it out in the sun, and then birds and bees and animals came and just crapped and used it as like a toilet paper. That's what that looks like. It looks good though, but it looks like you know, animals crapped all over it. So I'm confused a little bit. It's like, should I go with that or no? I think I need to go over one more time with the gold. There's some areas where gold may have been removed. Might as well do that now. Oof. Nah, man. Freaking my diluted the paint, painted on there. It's like boom, done. Too much time and effort. Now for the HQs, special characters, I could see that maybe 3 to 4 layers at best. Like, I think this is the most detail I've done on a model. Even more so than the HQ choice that I had. Really goes to show how much detailing I do, which is almost none. Yeah, this gold really works really well with black, or at least a darker color than white. I think that is done. Oop. Maybe not. Somehow I missed this part. Go. Jesus, 10 steps. I don't know how many steps mine has, but heaven forbid it's more than 4. I'll say the most steps to painting one color is 2 for me, which has been this gold, which I have to paint black first and then paint the gold, because most other colors don't really work well, especially the white and so far the bleach, which I'm seeing doesn't quite work well. The blue's not so bad, honestly, but nonetheless it's better to do black. It just works so much better. And I see I missed some paints over here. Step 1, assemble. Step 2, base coat. Step 3 to 11, take a nap. Step 12, paint it all gunmetal. There we go. Necron's done. That's all you need for Necrons, just gunmetal. Massive amount of gunmetal. Oh no. Whew, yeah, white man for sure. That's why I base coat my models white and like bam. That usually does the trick. It's like white, then I paint white over that, and it's like, well, it's still not white enough. Not good enough. Maybe I put too much gold. Here. Maybe I could finish this guy's up. I don't know what else I need to paint these guys. Besides their shoulder and the eyes, shoulder pads, and the chest piece. I have no idea what color Trajan's army is. I was looking at where I play 40K at the shop. They have a lot of board games there, and they have a Terminator, the movie Terminator. Arnold Schwarzenegger. They have a board game, and I was thinking about like if I buy those models, I'll use them for Necrons. And try to find a way to 3D print a whole bunch of Terminator models from the movie and use it as my Necron army. As a matter of fact, I wonder if I use Hell Divers for an Imperial Guard army. It'd be kind of perfect. I don't think he's German though. He's Austrian, I believe. I could be wrong. But then again, maybe it's Austrian like part of Germany? I don't know. I'll deal with like World War II, I believe. I think it did say his father was German. In his most recent speech. I'm guessing the Austrians are split off from the Germans. Don't really know my history all too well. What should you be doing? You can you can do more than one thing at a time, man. Like me, I'm breathing and talking at the same time. It's remarkable. I didn't think it was ever possible. Heck, and you can start doing research about some of your the kind of laptop you want to buy, or computer. I don't know what you're gonna get, desktop or laptop. Gosh darn it. Right. He is done. Boy, you gotta limit your You gotta limit your stuff, man. You gotta focus. I think your nids can probably wait. Probably a little bit more important to, I have no idea what marmalade is, but it sounds like a food or a drink. Top priority, number one, right there. Let's see. So guys, these guys are going to be pretty close to being done. Let me look at them up real quick. See what do they look like? Fully finished. I think the only thing I have to paint is the sergeant with this stupid string thing here, and the string thing on the shoulder pad. They're intercessors, so let's see. I've been running heavy intercessors though, and one group of regular intercessors, which I got one fully painted already. Which you'll see in the game once I upload it, or once I do the voiceover and then upload it, and edit it, then upload it. Where are the intercessors at? What the heck? I passed them up. Oh, there they are. Yeah, dang, they're at the very beginning. They're very top. Okay. Let's look at just one model. I guess because I didn't add too many accessories to this guy, they're pretty simple, straightforward, and basic, which is the way I like it. So they are technically done because I didn't put any like gun holsters or anything on them. Which I don't know if I will. This makes painting much more complicated. Although I think they should have all that stuff, but I don't know. I don't know. Oop. What's a flaming donut? Large cokes. You're not talking about like the stuff that you inhale, right? That'd be a bit weird. Okay, so once I paint their eyes, and then did I paint their eyes red? As a matter of fact, let me go ahead and do that. Might as well, so I can be done with the intercessors. Oops, already got the heavy red out. So we're gonna do heavy red. And the sergeant's the only one that will need it. Nope, wrong brush. There we go. This thing here. I guess I could paint their helmets kind of red too, huh? Signifying that they want to murder Space Marines. Ever since that one Ultramarine wanted to betray Marines, but the word bearers beat him to it. Ooh. Had a big mess up there. Space Wolf Scouts, you're gonna put like you're gonna make them very hairy with claws? Too much water? I figured I'd be a... Oh, not enough sunlight. I guess that could be a problem. You can get those artificial lamps, but, you know, if that's out in the garden, that's going to be kind of difficult to do. Alright, now the eyes, and I will be done with these guys. Eyes done. Eyes not done. What's up, big man? Cookies. Nice. That looks pretty good. Although it's kind of hard to see. And the last guy, I believe. Nope, well done. Nice. Alright. I guess technically I could paint these guys' eyes. I won't though, because I'm gonna paint it all blue first. Oh man, I got Ranger viewers a lot of times. Go up to 7 to 8, just people sitting there, you know, voyeuring me. Plus with this badass music going on, man. I swear, this music is really good. I really like it. Glad I found that channel. I definitely need to post up on my description about the link for this music because it's really good. Very upbeat, I guess you could say. Let me put this, save that so I can continue that later on. I'm trying to get my brother a birthday present, and he's a huge Warhammer fan, but I don't know anything, just roaming around looking for suggestions. Yeah, that's the first question is to ask what army does he play? And you kind of have to know what he has too. You know, it's kind of tough to buy if you don't know anything about the hobby. It's gonna be kind of tough to buy him something, you know, because you have to know what he needs or at least what he has. Shark face. A shark face? Who in the world has a shark face? That's new. A shark face. Hold on, I'm looking through the GW's website. I think like Tyranids, maybe Tau, Gene Stealers, maybe. When I say the only reason why I say Tau because of the Kroot. I'm not sure. I'll do a little bit better than that. Shark face is a bit odd though, for sure. Your best bet's to, let's see. Shark face though. Oh, a beak helmet? I don't know if I have any beak helmet guys. That might be a beak helmet you're talking about, actually. I don't. I used to have one actually. Old school. I don't like beak helmets. Um, and 2 predator claws. Oh, Shrike, Ravenclaw. I think he's talking about Ravenclaw. Is he like in power armor like these guys? Let me see if I can think of. I mean, the armor looks like this? Okay, yeah. So he's probably Ravenclaw then. Ravenclaw usually has beak helmets, and he wears double lightning claws, and he's probably on a jump pack. 2 predator claw things. Interesting way of putting it, that for sure. Let me see. Man, I was going all Xenos up in this joint. When in reality, it's just, let's see, Raven Guard. Raven Guard? What did I say, Ravenclaw? Could be Terminators. Enclave from Fallout. I haven't seen that in a while. Is there a couple of... Yep, beak helmet. So yeah, I think that's Raven Guard. That's usually Shrike though, but he doesn't have claws in this one. Let's see, what other factions? Space Marines. Raven Guard. Yep, it definitely has to be Raven. Well, Raven Guard are known for beaked helmets and lightning claws. Hey, what's up, Randall? Well, like, but the helmet is inside of something with a lot of teeth. Hmm. How many hour drive there, man? And I'm kind of curious. I'm also kind of curious, like, what do you, when you drive, what do you eat to sustain yourself? Like, do you bring something with you, or do you just stop by drive-throughs? What's inside something with a lot of teeth? I don't know about that one, big man. That's kind of weird, because the beak helmet's not usually inside anything. I wonder if you're talking about, like, maybe they're assault terminators, because they have they're it's the old school terminators though, but you know, the double lightning claws. They have not quite a beak helmet, but it does look like the Ravenclaw, not Ravenclaw, so the Enclave helmet. Whew. Was it just a non-stop drive? Did you stop by anywhere? Bathroom breaks? Or are you able to drive that long without a bathroom break? Good lord. Got me some couple of chicken sandwich. Uh, dude, I used to live next to an Arby's. Man, their fries are good. Their drinks are pretty good too. I mean, the sweet tea though, mind you, sweet tea for sure. Like they usually, you know, McDonald's sweet tea's like freaking syrup, but Arby's does theirs pretty good. Man, I don't know if I have an Arby's around where I live now though. Uh, I don't know if you'll be able to link anything on the chat. I don't know how to do the chat stuff. If you found it, if you can find a name, then type up the name. Quick pick up, what's that? Paris. Hmm. Ah, I see. Yeah, it's definitely a Terminator. I don't think this is a model though. Actually, it looks like it is. Maybe someone made a model of it. But yeah, this is definitely not Ravengard for sure. Or Ravengard? Yeah, I don't think it's Ravengard. It's a sub chapter. I think they're yeah, that's I think this is like a I think they're called something the Red Wake and yeah, this is definitely not a standard chapter, I guess you could say. It's not a standalone chapter, but I think that person is quite famous in lore. Oh dang, really? I mean, he could always just be a Terminator captain. Although freaking captains can only have a power fist or a sword now, though. So you won't be able to have the dual lightning claws. According to this, Tiberius the Red Wake, Reaper Lord of the Void, is the chapter master or shade lord of the Carcharodons. Carcharodons, whatever that is. But I thought there were like sharks too. I remember I watched the Australian guy talks about Space Marine. He talks about him a few times. Yeah. So I mean, that's definitely not a chapter that's known or codex compliant, nor is it not codex compliant. You can literally buy him. I don't know. Is he chaos or is he not chaos? I have no idea. Red Brethren. I okay, so he's a loyalist. I think is he like the hired mercenary space marine group or something like that? Well, honestly, I couldn't really tell you what to get him because I don't know what he's going with. That's definitely an odd chapter. I mean, it's typical Space Marine stuff, but I don't know what he needs. It's the problem, you know. You could literally buy him something, and it could be something he already has, or maybe something he doesn't need. Um, I mean, you know, this stuff is very expensive. I mean, I'm looking through the range. I know repulsors can be something you could potentially buy them, but that thing's like how much? $92. It's a transport, and it's a pretty good transport. I don't know if it's used in a lot of lists. I know I use it, and I think it is used in a few lists. And it's something that won't get what is it called, legend, because it is actually the Primaris version of a transport. Yeah, it's kind of tough to, you know, to buy someone something without really knowing too much about their army and what they already have. Whew, Jesus. US dollars? like our combat patrol could be a decent thing to get, maybe. Let's see if you can find out where you get. Oh, there he goes, combat patrol. I don't know if that'll be a good one to get. It'll be a. Jeez. Oh, I didn't know Dark Angels came with freaking Blade Guard veterans and Hellblasters and Intercessors. Huh. And a captain. There is definitely not a good combat patrol anymore. Space Marine one kind of sucks now. It's just literally what's left over for the Leviathan box. What the heck is this you talking about there, paint? Is that like a model? Oh, it's AOS? I wouldn't risk buying Kit Bash, man. I'd say just to get him the models that he needs, and if he may have if he Kit Bash, then he probably has the Kit Bash available. But like, freaking Combat Patrol Space Marine sucks. It's the leftover models from Leviathan. It's terrible, and there's probably not a way to convert, like, to get the Captain and Terminator armor to have freaking a Power Fist. Looks like it's just you build it that way. Yeah, it's kind of tough, man. I mean, without knowing what he has, you run the risk of buying him something he already has, or maybe something he doesn't need. It's so let me see. Just go regular basic boys, Ultramarines. I don't know if he likes to run the Primarchs or not. That's a, you know, I don't know if he likes the Primarchs. I mean, being that he likes the Shark guy, he might like, what's his name? Dark Angels. The Lionel Johnson. I mean, they're expensive. They're not, I don't think they're competitive per se. Either one. Even though I run Gilliman himself. Some Ultramarines, but there's no Shark Primarch. But if you go something that's very generic, that will work in his army, I would say the Assault Terminators would be good, but the problem is that these are the old models. And I'd rather you wait to buy them like the newer, up-to-date models. You could buy them, maybe some Terminators. I don't know if he runs. Actually, Terminators might be a good one because we plan on playing through the turn-based team games. Yeah, Brutalis would be a pretty nice one because I mean the Shark guy is very much melee based, but also, you know, just getting the regular Terminators could be a decent thing because again, you know, the big guy is a guy in Terminator armor, so, and you can attach him to a Terminator squad, even though he's a melee base, and the melee Terminators are the old models, and they'll probably get replaced really soon, and you don't want to do that. Best bet, probably Terminators, maybe. And a Terminator squad for 65 bucks. You can kit them out how you like, and they're the newer models too. But I gotta have the pause right here because I've streamed for over an hour and talked for 30 minutes apparently. I definitely gotta get to sleep because I gotta go to work. But I try to stream every day around 4 to 4:30 Eastern Standard Time and try to stream at least an hour a day so I can get my pile of shame to be a little bit less shameful but still be a pile of shame. So, yeah. If you like my content, please consider subscribing. Thumbs up to stand down below. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next vid.